Jerry Tarkanian's unapologetic reign as the shark of college basketball is a testament to his unyielding passion and genius. His ability to thrive in the face of relentless controversy and adversity makes his story a fascinating exploration of will and resilience. Get ready to dive into the turbulent waters of Tarkanian's life, where rebellion and greatness collided in a maelstrom of glory and chaos. Born on August 8, 1930, in Euclid, Ohio, Jerry Tarkanian was the son of Armenian immigrants who had fled the Ottoman Empire in search of a better life. His father, George, was a rugged and determined individual who worked tirelessly as a laborer to provide for his family, instilling in Jerry the value of hard work and perseverance that would become a hallmark of his coaching career. The Tarkanian household was a humble one, with Jerry's parents sacrificing greatly to ensure their children had access to education and opportunities they themselves had been denied. As a young boy growing up in the 1930s and 1940s, Jerry was deeply influenced by the societal upheaval of the time. The Great Depression and World War II loomed large over American life, shaping the national psyche and fostering a sense of resilience and resourcefulness that would serve Tarkanian well in his future endeavors. The industrial landscape of Ohio's Rust Belt also played a significant role in shaping Jerry's worldview, as he witnessed firsthand the struggles of working-class families and the importance of community in overcoming adversity. Tarkanian's introduction to basketball came at an early age, courtesy of his father, who had been an accomplished athlete in his native Armenia. George Tarkanian recognized the potential for sports to provide a better life for his son and encouraged Jerry to develop his skills on the court. Under the guidance of his high school coach, Fred Hayes, Tarkanian honed his craft, eventually earning a scholarship to play at Pasadena City College in California. It was during this period that Jerry began to develop his distinctive coaching philosophy, one that emphasized toughness, discipline, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. The post-war era in which Tarkanian came of age was marked by unprecedented social change and cultural upheaval. The rise of suburbanization, the growth of the middle class, and the increasing popularity of television all contributed to a shifting American landscape, one in which sports played an increasingly prominent role. As Jerry navigated his early years as a player and coach, he was exposed to a wide range of influences, from the charismatic leadership of coaches like John Wooden to the emerging civil rights movement, which would later have a profound impact on his own coaching career. As Tarkanian's coaching career gained momentum, he found himself at the helm of California State University, Long Beach, where he would lead the 49ers to unprecedented success from 1968 to 1973. It was during this period that Jerry's unorthodox methods and unwavering commitment to his players began to yield remarkable results, including a 42-14 record over the 1970-71 and 1971-72 seasons. His teams were known for their tenacious defense, relentless rebounding, and an unmistakable swagger that would become a hallmark of Tarkanian's coaching philosophy. One of the most significant relationships in Tarkanian's career was with his former player and future NBA great, Michael Wiley. Wiley, who played under Tarkanian at Long Beach State from 1970 to 1974, credits Jerry with teaching him the fundamentals of the game and instilling in him a strong work ethic that would serve him well throughout his professional career. The bond between Tarkanian and Wiley was more than just coach-player. It was a deep and abiding friendship that would endure long after Wiley's playing days were over. In 1973, Tarkanian made the bold decision to leave Long Beach State for the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, where he would become synonymous with the Run-In Rebels program. It was at UNLV that Jerry's coaching career truly reached its zenith, as he led the team to 4 Final Four appearances between 1977 and 1991. The 1989-90 season, in particular, stands out as a testament to Tarkanian's genius, as the Run-In Rebels stormed through the regular season with a 35-5 record, only to fall short against Duke in the national championship game. Tarkanian's UNLV teams were known for their high-flying offense, which averaged over 90 points per game during the 1989-90 season. Players like Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, and Greg Anthony thrived under Jerry's tutelage, forming a nucleus of talent that would go on to achieve great success in the NBA. The Run-In Rebels' success was not limited to the court, however. Tarkanian's program also became a source of pride for the city of Las Vegas, which had long been searching for a sports identity. Despite his many successes, Tarkanian's career at UNLV was not without controversy. His teams were often criticized for their rough-and-tumble style of play, and Jerry himself was frequently at odds with the NCAA over issues ranging from recruiting to player eligibility. The most notable example of this came in 1991, when the NCAA imposed severe sanctions on the UNLV program, including a ban on postseason play, due to allegations of recruiting violations and other improprieties. The fallout from the NCAA sanctions was immediate and far-reaching, as several key players opted to leave the program rather than face the prospect of sitting out the 1991-92 season. Tarkanian, meanwhile, found himself increasingly isolated and under siege, as critics both within and outside the university called for his resignation. It was a trying time for Jerry, one that would ultimately contribute to his decision to retire from coaching in 1992 at the age of 61. As Tarkanian navigated the aftermath of his retirement from UNLV in 1992, he found himself at a crossroads, wondering what the future held for a man who had dedicated his life to the game of basketball. Despite the controversies that had marred his final years at UNLV, Jerry's legacy as one of the greatest coaches in college basketball history was already cemented. His innovative approaches to the game, including his emphasis on defense and rebounding, had influenced a generation of coaches, and his impact on the sport would be felt for years to come. One of the most significant events of Tarkanian's post-UNLV career was his induction into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 1998. This recognition was a testament to Jerry's enduring influence on the game, and it provided a sense of vindication after the tumultuous final years of his coaching career. The induction ceremony, which took place on October 2, 1998, was attended by many of Tarkanian's former players, including Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon, who had gone on to achieve great success in the NBA. In the years following his retirement, Tarkanian also became an outspoken advocate for coaches' rights and a vocal critic of the NCAA's treatment of student-athletes. He was particularly passionate about the issue of player compensation, arguing that athletes should be allowed to profit from their own likenesses and images. This stance put him at odds with the NCAA, which had long maintained a strict policy against player compensation. Tarkanian's advocacy on this issue helped to galvanize a national conversation about the exploitation of college athletes, and it paved the way for future reforms. Tarkanian's relationship with his contemporaries was also an important aspect of his post-UNLV career. He remained close with many of his fellow coaches, including UCLA's John Wooden, who had been a mentor and friend to Jerry throughout his career. The two men would often meet for lunch or dinner, swapping stories and sharing laughs about their time in the coaching trenches. Tarkanian also developed a deep respect for other coaches, such as North Carolina's Dean Smith, who shared his commitment to social justice and his passion for the game. In 2001, Tarkanian was diagnosed with heart disease, which forced him to undergo bypass surgery. The experience was a wake-up call for Jerry, who had always been known for his boundless energy and relentless work ethic. As he recovered from the surgery, Tarkanian began to reevaluate his priorities, placing a greater emphasis on his family and his health. He also started to write his memoirs, which would eventually be published in 2006 under the title Runnin' Rebel: Shark Tales of Extra Benefits, Frank Sinatra, and Winning It All. The book was widely praised by critics and fans alike, who appreciated Jerry's candor and humor as he recounted stories from his childhood, his coaching career, and his experiences with the NCAA. Through his memoirs, Tarkanian was able to set the record straight about his accomplishments and controversies, cementing his place in the pantheon of college basketball greats. As the years went by, Tarkanian's health continued to be a concern, but his spirit remained unbroken. He became an iconic figure in Las Vegas, often attending games and events at the Thomas and Mack Center, where he would be greeted with standing ovations and warm applause. In 2011, the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, UNLV, honored Tarkanian by naming the court at the Thomas and Mack Center Jerry Tarkanian Court, a testament to his enduring legacy at the school. Tarkanian's later years were also marked by a renewed focus on his family and personal life. He spent more time with his wife, Lois, and their children, including his son Danny, who had followed in his footsteps as a coach. The Tarkanian family remained close-knit, and Jerry was often seen attending his grandchildren's sports events and school functions. In 2013, Tarkanian was hospitalized for several days due to complications related to his heart condition. Although he recovered, the experience took a toll on his health, and he began to slow down. Despite this, he remained committed to his advocacy work, continuing to speak out on issues affecting college athletics and coaches' rights. On February 11, 2015, Jerry Tarkanian passed away at the age of 84, surrounded by his family. The news of his passing sent shockwaves through the sports world, with tributes pouring in from former players, coaches, and colleagues. The outpouring of support was a testament to the profound impact Tarkanian had on the lives of those he touched, both on and off the court. In the years following his death, Tarkanian's legacy has only continued to grow. His influence on the game of basketball is still felt today, with coaches around the country incorporating his innovative strategies and philosophies into their own programs. The UNLV Runnin' Rebels, the team he led to such great heights, continued to compete at a high level, inspired by the standards of excellence Tarkanian set during his tenure. The Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame, where Tarkanian was inducted in 1998, remains a testament to his enduring impact on the sport. Visitors from around the world can view exhibits and artifacts showcasing his career, including his iconic towel-chewing habit and his pioneering approaches to defense and rebounding. Today, Jerry Tarkanian is remembered as one of the greatest coaches in college basketball history, a man who left an indelible mark on the game and inspired generations of players, coaches, and fans. His legacy extends far beyond his impressive win-loss record or his numerous awards and accolades. It is a testament to his unwavering passion, his unrelenting dedication, and his commitment to excellence in all aspects of life. As the years go by, Tarkanian's influence will only continue to grow, inspiring future generations of coaches, players, and fans to strive for greatness, both on and off the court. His legacy extends far beyond the confines of the court, inspiring generations to strive for greatness in all aspects of life. As Tarkanian once said, "The best thing about being a coach is that you get to make a difference in people's lives," a sentiment that encapsulates the essence of his remarkable journey. With his passing, the game lost a giant, but his spirit remains, a reminder to always chase excellence and never give up on our dreams. That's all for today's Sports Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Howard Closewell, reminding you to keep shooting for your goals.